using a hammer as a weapon. Let's talk about it. The thing about using a hammer as a weapon is you're going up the escalation ladder pretty quickly. Now, you could definitely use it to hit his hands, which is good because he might have weapons in his hands, right? And so that's your first kind of use case scenario with not going completely up the escalation ladder. But once things get very serious, you need to go up to the escalation ladder. I personally believe in using this part of the hammer. Use it as an actual hammer. And the reason I believe in that is because you don't want this to get stuck in him, okay? If you try, you could try to gouge the eyeballs out and rake and scrape, and that's fine, but this is liable to get hung up in clothing and things like that under high stress situations, and this is just going to scrape and leave bad but superficial wounds, okay? This isn't really going to stop the guy. Yeah, if you scrape him with this end of the hammer, he's going to have permanent scars that last the rest of his life, sure, but that's not going to stop him, okay? It's not going to stop him in his tracks. You hitting him with blunt force trauma at the eyeballs or the bridge of the nose, on the face, if you get a couple good swings in and you hit the bridge of the nose, the eyeballs, the teeth, and you cause severe blunt force trauma to the face, that's going to that's going to end it probably and give you time to escape. So the hammer, the main thing about the hammer is, yeah, you can definitely screw up the face. You can definitely hit the chest with it. That's probably going to break some bones, right? This is a bone breaker. This thing is you're just gonna break some shit, like the collarbone up here. like no matter what you hit, you're gonna break something. The hammer is an excellent offensive weapon and defensive weapon. You have to be careful that you're legally justified because of how devastating this can be, and you've got to realize just how easy it is to kill somebody or cause great bodily harm, okay? You got to be very careful not to overdo it with the hammer. The hammer will cause a lot of damage very quickly, and you need to use that to get out of there, okay? You need to get out of there, and you need to freaking call 911 or whatever you need to do, and don't go crazy hitting this guy with the hammer over and over again. If you do that, your likelihood of killing somebody. I had a friend of mine, his name is Joseph Oakes, and he killed somebody with a hammer. And, you know, it's not that hard to kill somebody with a hammer, okay? So I'm warning you guys, you know, don't end up with a life sentence like Joseph Oakes. And I'm not saying if it was self-defense in his situation or not. I don't know much about that situation. I just know he killed somebody with a hammer, right? And I know he's got a life sentence now. And again, hammers, yeah, can kill people. So you don't want to kill somebody if you could avoid it. So just remember, that's the biggest liability of a hammer in a self-defense situation. Is it's too damn good. Okay, it's like man, it's almost in terms of like, it's not as good of a firearm. It's not as good as a firearm, but it's up there, okay? Like, this is definitely up the escalation ladder just by default. It's not like other things, like a baton doesn't really cause, it's because of the sheer amount of blunt force trauma that gets packed in this, it really screws things up in the human body, okay? So you need to be careful if you use this as a self-defense weapon. Now, the plus side to that is, this is a tool. You can keep it in your truck, and you're not going to get you're not going to get profiled as being some kind of extremist just because you have a hammer in your truck. Okay, so there's that. Okay, a normal working class person can have a hammer in their truck, and you'll be fine. So guys, that's my take on hammers. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the store. I have some amazing products. Bob is actually wearing one of the camouflage products that I sell. Just check out the store. You don't have to buy anything. I don't care if you buy anything. I just want you to look and see if there's anything in there you like. If there's something in there you like, buy it, but if not, don't. We sell all types of funny, interesting merch, you know, funny hats that say funny things on them, all kinds of stuff. So be sure to check out the store. I'll see you on the next one. Jordan Jareb, signing off.